I don't know why everyone always says welcome back, but welcome back to my channel. That was supposed to be a joke. Okay, anyway, I noticed how hairy my legs were the other day and I thought, okay, I'm going to film a wax tutorial on how I wax my own legs because sometimes it can get quite tricky. If you have your own wax pot at home, I'm sure you know the utensils that you'll need. Go through the steps for you again because the people that don't know need to know. Okay, so the things that you will need, some of them are optional, like they're not, what's the word, they're not compulsory to have, but for me it helps. The number one thing that helps me out the most when I'm doing my waxing is gloves, because I seriously hate feeling that stickiness of the wax on my hands. Personally, I hate having things on my hands. I hate having things on my fingers, so gloves are a good one to have. Also, when you're cleaning your wax pot, the wax cleaner can be quite drying to your skin. So yeah. You also want pre-wax cleanser. If you're on a budget, you don't have to have this. A must have when it comes to waxing, and that is after wax skin cleanser and moisturizer. You can use like any normal oil-based skin moisturizer that may help the wax come off. I don't know, because this is all I use. It's so good because when you've got that sticky residue left over from when you have waxed your legs, it's super annoying and you don't want to have sticky patches all over your legs, so this gets every little last bit of that off. Last but not least, you want wax remover, Citrus Clean. I use this to clean my wax pot and it's amazing. You will need this because especially if you drop wax anywhere, it's good to clean that up. So let's get on with it. The first thing you will need to do is exfoliate your legs. So let's go do that. So what I'm using to scrub my legs with is just like a sea salt. You want to try and avoid anything that's oil based because then it's going to make it really hard for you to actually wax your legs. So after I've scrubbed my legs with this, I'm just going to go back with an exfoliating mitt and put some, I don't know, shower gel, any soap that you have on that, and just scrub the residue from the oil that's in the scrub off my legs. After you finish this step, you just want to dry your legs off thoroughly and get into something baggy that allows you to be quite flexible. I like to put on an old nightie just in case I get wax on it and it won't matter as much. Then you want to put your hair up because if you've got long hair, you don't want to be waxing that off as well. Okay, so I'm just going to cleanse my legs with this. And like I said before, this step isn't that important, so if you're on a budget or if you don't have any of this stuff, don't worry. So now I'm just getting my waxing paper, my spatula, and I've made sure that my wax is at a quite runny consistency. So the gloves that I like to use are quite small. I just like them to be really firm when I'm doing my waxing so that they're not sliding around all over the place, if you know what I mean. When waxing larger areas like the top of the thigh, you want to make sure that you are pulling back and supporting that flabby skin. So yeah, little bits of fat like this in the inside of my thigh, you want to make sure that you're pulling back so that you're not going to bruise yourself when you're ripping the wax strip off. You need to make sure that it's as firm as possible. So just use your hand to pull the skin or the fat back, and that should help firm the area up. So that was my waxing tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go get sushi now and be like, hey boys, want some sexy salmon? Jokes. Hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Sorry it looked like I was doing a porno most of the time. That's just how I wax my own legs, and it is very difficult, especially if you're not flexible. But I'm so sick of going to salons that miss little bits of hair everywhere. Like, it is hard to get every single hair because I've got very blonde hair. But I mean, when I do it myself, it's just so much more perfect and it's done properly. And my legs have not been this smooth in so long because I'm the best waxer on the Gold Coast, like legit. I used to work in a beauty salon, and my boss taught me how to wax legs properly, and I bet there's going to be some beauty gurus down below in the comment box being like, you did this wrong or you did that wrong, but I don't care. I get the job done, and every single hair is removed by the end of my waxing job, so that's the only thing I care about. You know, if you want to see how I do eyebrows, also if anyone wants a tutorial on how to wax their nostrils, armpits, anything, just let me know. I'm actually getting IPL under my arms and it's working a treat, so I haven't needed to wax my armpits. Obviously I can't show you how the punani's waxed because that's nudity and we don't want nudity. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped, and you know, yeah, that's all I want to say. I will see you next time.